Free ponies for all Americans, one of the overlooked issues in America today.
Hiya, it's Mikey Dunn. How you doing? We do good! Let's see what everyone is talking about this week. If you know me well, you know that I absolutely love Apple and their products. And lately I've been reading the Steve Jobs biography, and it's quite good. But that's not what the news has been covering lately. Has anybody seen the proposed Steve Jobs action figure? A Chinese company called In Icons has come up with a $99 action figure of Steve Jobs. And this thing is so realistic that it's kind of creepy. I mean, look at this. All the details are there. The glasses, the facial hair, the black mock turtleneck, and the jeans. But it looks like this action figure isn't going to get anywhere because Apple has already sent an ultimatum to the company saying, you can't do that. They state that In Icons is breaking the law by creating a product that resembles the technology company's logo, person's name, appearance, or likeliness of its products. And to be honest, once I got over the creepiness, I wouldn't have minded having a Steve Jobs doll. Oh well. It's been trending on Twitter, Yahoo, and most of the internets. No, not Vermin Supreme, but we'll get to him later. 3 words. Blue Ivy Carter. If you're not in the loop, it's the official name of Jay-Z's and Beyonce's newborn daughter. Interesting name indeed. But why such a name? Apparently, blue is Jay-Z's favorite color. His album is called Blueprints after all. The word Ivy represents the Roman numeral 4, IV. And that number is pretty significant to the couple. Both were born on the 4th of their birth months, they wed on April 4th, and Beyonce's latest album is called 4. And now it makes sense. And you've gotta admit, the name could have been much, much worse. Meanwhile, in China, you gotta check this out. This is actually pretty cool. A 30-story hotel is built in only 15 days. Oh, wow! Check out this time lapse. It would be much more convenient if here in the States the buildings could be built that quickly. And now for the pinnacle of today's episode. First, we had Jimmy McMillan in 2010.
I represent the rent is too damn high party.
Yeah, that guy. When you watched that clip approximately 2 years ago, you probably thought to yourself, there's nothing that could top this. But guess what? As of recently, there is something. This guy. We are going to bring you to the New Hampshire Democratic Candidates Presidential Forum. He is Vermin Supreme, complete with boot cap and Dumbledore beard. And he's got quite a lot to say.
Gingivitis has been eroding the gum line of this great nation long enough and must be stopped. For too long, this country has been suffering a great moral and oral decay in spirit and incisors. We can no longer be a nation indentured. Our very salivation is at stake. As we cross over to the bridge work, into the 23rd century, let us bite the bullet and together make America a sea of shining smiles from sea to shiny sea. The secret dental police kicking down your door at 3 a.m. Dental re-education centers, preventative dental maintenance detention facilities, government-issued toothpaste containing an addictive yet harmless substance, DNA gene splicing to create a race of winged monkeys to act as tooth fairies. What this mandatory toothbrushing law is really about is strong teeth for a strong America.
Okay, when he started, I thought he was using like a very, very clever metaphor of like the current status of the United States government and gingivitis, and saying that like, you know, gingivitis is a problem for a person's like teeth, as like the government is a problem for like America, but he was actually talking literally about gingivitis. Here are some more notable quotes.
My name is Vermin Supreme. I am a friendly fascist. I am a tyrant that you should trust, and you should let me run your life. I have no intention of keeping any promise that I make. A vote for Vermin Supreme is a vote completely thrown away. Free ponies for all Americans. Harnessing the awesome power of zombies for energy sources.
I really like how everyone else in the room is trying to take it so seriously.
Mr. Supreme, welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
Like some of the other candidates, including former Governor Romney.
And I've got to say, Mr. Vermin Supreme is actually quite articulate with his statements. But yeah.
My name is Vermin, my name is Vermin, Vermin Supreme. My name is Vermin, my name is Vermin, my name is Vermin, Vermin, Vermin Supreme.
And now time for the question of the day. Yeah. My question of the day is, would you vote for Vermin Supreme for president? Be sure to leave your answer below on YouTube, Facebook, or my blog, or you can even tweet me your answer. In the next episode of Mikey Talk, I'm going to include the responses for this question and last week's question. So yeah, I guess that's all for today. A link for all the original featured videos I talked about today can be found in the oosh below. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Mikey Dunn. Until next time, I am done.
You know it's my destiny, Pokemon. Oh, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch up, my so true. I can't pull us through. Pokemon, you teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon.
Today, one more thing. Jesus told me to make Randall Terry gay with magic sprinkle dust.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Supreme.